is about racing. Project E. Finally, you show yourself. That's an FD. What's that? An H6?
What's going on, boys and girls, and welcome back to Project Zangetsu. Okay, so in today's video we're just going to be doing some random maintenance. Things are still underway as far as the accident is concerned, but I'm trying not to put too much pressure on that in order to not sour things and make the negotiations harder than they need to be. So in the meantime, I'm keeping myself busy with some other things. My brake pads have started to become annoyingly loud and increasingly embarrassing for me to drive the car on the road. So I'm going to be handling that. And I also found a fuel filter that I bought some time ago in the boot of my car. So I think it's been a while since I changed the last one. Maybe I'll do that in today's video as well. So according to my ears and the infamous butt dyno, the sound seems like it's coming from the rear left brake pads over here. I hope that's the case, because when you're trying to diagnose where brake pad sounds are coming from, you basically have to check all the wheels. I don't have that kind of energy today. I'm hoping I won't be able, well, I won't have to do that. And yeah, let's see what's up. And we have the necessary tools out. Fortunately, the only tools you'll actually need for changing brake pads. Okay, so our wheel is off, and this is what we are going to be dealing with during this video. Hopefully just this wheel. So we start off by loosening these clips that basically hold these plates in place, and then there's these pins here that we're gonna need to pull out. Okay, so I'm gonna need both my hands for this one. Okay, so we've got that plate that keeps things in place removed, as well as the 2 pins. And here are our brake pads exposed. Yep, this one was definitely gone. As you can see, I mean, still a little bit of life left in it, but just gonna get the other one out now because it looks pretty worn as well. Yep, I believe this one was the main culprit. It's basically all gone. Okay, so here's our box of goodies. These are my old brake pads. So the one that's on top there, as you can see, is clearly worn. This is one of the ones that the last one that I changed. But I've still got 3 relatively good ones that have some life in them. When you're a petrol head on a budget like myself, knowing stuff like this is very helpful, because whenever I buy brake pads, I basically I buy one set for both front and back, and it lasts me for years. Because cars, I don't know if this is the same for all cars, but I know it's the case with mine, that the brake wear depends mostly on where the most weight on the car is. So normally I'm usually alone in my car, and it's one of the reasons why I like it that way, because normally I have to change the front brake pads, and it's normally the front inner brake pad on the driver's side of the car, because I'm normally alone in the car. So these do wear eventually, just like this one is now, but it always depends on what weight is in the car at what time, that which brake pad will wear. So I also have a pair of front brake pads. I think I've got about 2 of them left from the last time I bought, simply because of that fact. So I do know that I'm changing the rears now, and I probably won't change them again in a few years' time, because I think the last time I changed this one here, that is worn, I think that was maybe in 2019, if not 2020. So fun fact. Okay, now we're gonna push the piston back, just so that we can fit the new brake pad in. There we go. And we're going to push this one back as well. Okay, brake pads are in. Now I'm just going to reassemble this thing. Okay, most of the reassembly has been done. Now I'm going to put back the clip. Okay, just putting the clip back in. There we go. Brakes are nice and secure. Now it's time for the wheel to go back on. Okay, job's all done. Car's back on the ground, and we have one good brake pad left. Maybe this one a little bit, but not really. And then the other 2 are done. So yeah, in the near future we'll need to buy a new set. Whew, man. Okay, so now it's time for a quick test drive, just to see if the scraping is still gonna be there. Hopefully it's not. Okay, I think that is a mission accomplished. I'm not hearing any scraping. Yeah. So I'm not hearing any scraping so far, so I think that's a mission accomplished in my books. Well, guys, it looks like we've had a complete success with regards to changing the brake pad. It was only the one wheel. My butt dyno and my ear was correct. That is a victory. So it's gonna take me some time to find the petrol filter because my boot is a bit of a mess and a nightmare right now, just due to the fact that I'm in the middle of, well, places to live at the moment, so like a lot of my stuff is still in my car. It took me a while to find the brake pads, but that's something I had to do. So I think I'm gonna save the fuel filter for another video. So unfortunately that's gonna bring us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys found some value as usual when it comes to these how-to style videos. And I'm glad to no longer have a screeching, you know, clawing, whatever, scraping sounding brake pad anymore. Less embarrassment on the road and all of that stuff. And yeah, that's gonna be the end. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, please click on the thumbs up icon to leave us a like. And if you'd like to see more from Project Zangetsu, please click subscribe and be sure to hit that bell icon so you are notified each and every time I drop new content on this here channel. As usual, people, I have been Zwele Tumatlangu, and thank you so much for hanging out. And take care of each other, stay awesome, and keep the dream alive. Peace.
I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff, everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once.